separate the two. Become a good manager. Learn people skills. You're going to have your head down initially. You're going to be doing things for others. You're going to be doing things for your senior accountants, your manager. Learn to interact with people. Success will be management. The second piece of this is learn to lead. Leadership comes from here. If you don't believe, you can't do it. You can read all the management stuff we want. Leadership stuff we want. But if you don't believe it, and if you guys haven't figured it out, I take this pretty seriously. I'm passionate about what I do. It comes from here. It doesn't come from here. My management comes from here. My leadership comes from here. How people will follow me. So I'll give you the example. I left Cox 4 years ago. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day every year is I left Cox. And my farewell, instead of a senior team dinner, which was the alternative, I asked for an open microphone in the company cafeteria. We built that building. I led the project. I felt very good about that. I wanted to have an open microphone. And for an hour and a half, somewhere in excess of 100 people spoke. And my wife and my children were there. And they got up to the mic and they talked about things I did. Signing a baseball at a company picnic. We had a baseball shirt. Holding someone's hand at a funeral because her husband passed away and her family couldn't get there for a day. I sat with her. My team took a team picture, a baseball team picture, put their heads in it. They talked about me being a good leader. None of them, and this was my opening statement as I was about to cry as I was leaving, said, none of you said I was the best CFO you ever saw. None of you said that was a great spreadsheet. You know that budget presentation in '99? I laughed, I cried. And I've done some great presentations. No one talked about that. None of them talked about what a great accountant I was. That wasn't just I was talked about as a good leader. As someone who cared about the employees, cared about the company, cared about the community. That had more value to me. My mission was accomplished. I never knew it until the day I had to leave. I wish I had known it before. Maybe I wouldn't have left. I knew it then. Leadership is something you got to convey. You got to feel it. Show your passion. Show your care. Show your concern. I tell students when we talk about the plagiarism, every syllabus you get, you have a plagiarism page in there. I tell my students this. Shh, Dr. Zeta. I'm not going to read this. We're not going to talk about this. In the classroom, two things converge. You've heard this from me. Two things converge in the classroom. The only two things you'll ever own in your life. Because you won't own health, wealth, happiness. You won't own your position. In the classroom, the only two things in your life you'll ever own are in play. One is your education. Take advantage of this. This is a wonderful experience for you guys. You may not realize it today. You guys probably do, but my fundamentals class does it sometimes. This is important. And the second thing is your integrity, your reputation. These are the only two things in your life that you control. That's it. You're responsible for your education. Professor Spurrier, myself, we facilitate. We try to help you get there. You're responsible. Don't screw it up. This is your opportunity. And the second is your reputation. Because you know something? As a CFO, you hear stories of scandals and things like that. If I ever got nailed in a Sarbanes-Oxley scandal, I could not be the night auditor at the No-Tell Motel. I could not be taking tickets at Harbor Park. Okay? So the thing is, your responsibility is for these two things. Hold them dear to your heart and let everyone know that you do. That you take it seriously. Your integrity as a financial professional is the biggest thing you have, and only you can do something with it. Don't mess up. That's my play for you. So leadership, management, and skills. Don't ever let them lose their edge. I got a little lazy after I graduated. I graduated, got my CPA, went back to school again though. Studied the history of animation, and went for a master's in anthropology. My real love is anthropology stuff. So I did stay in education for a while, but then for another 20 years I did nothing. I kept my skills moderately sharp, but I learned management and leadership. I kept that going. Don't get lazy. For those of you like me who don't exercise regularly, it's really tough to start exercising. Don't wait till you have to. Last piece, academia versus practice. Went to William and Mary, graduated. I went with the intent that I really wanted to consider teaching. I worked in teaching informally at Cox. I was a mentor, trainer, developed a finance program for non-financial professionals at Cox. That was the last thing I did. But I wanted to teach. I felt my career, I've been so blessed in my career to have so many good people surrounding me, but I wanted to give it back. And so I went to William and Mary with the intent to observe my teachers. My accounting professors were not happy. I had 3 accounting classes at William and Mary, and I told them, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I sat there and I observed them. They were on stage every minute because I was learning from them how to teach. It was good. It was a good experience for both of us. They felt good, I felt good. I felt I really wanted to do this. The challenge is there's 2 paths to go down. In academia, doing what I'm doing right now is very difficult to do financially. I'm very objective about this. I do this because I like it. I'm not doing it to pay the bills. As an adjunct instructor, it's a tough challenge. And you need to have the required educational background for that. So if you want to teach as a way of giving back, there's a path. To be an instructor is a different path. You work hard. Our instructors here work very hard. And that's a good thing, it's a role, but it's a different role. There's the alternative academic role, which is pursuing the PhD in accounting. I didn't realize how challenging that was. For those of you who have any interest in that, there are very limited opportunities. I think it was VCU who has one of the few programs in the state, if not the only program. It is a commitment. It is a full-time commitment. You will not work. It is a full-time commitment. You will be, as I am, in front of the classroom at times, and head down to the book doing research. It is a grueling process. The payoff is wonderful. PhD in accounting, academic career, they're needed, sorely needed. Academics are needed across this industry. People who are passionate, who want to teach, who are capable of teaching, are necessary to continue this path. So the thing is, it's a worthwhile thing. The accounting education over the years has gone through many discussions. I learned this when I went to the AACSB's training session for those who want to leave industry and become instructors. I went to University of California at Irvine, studied under them, got what they call a professionally qualified status. So I'm professionally qualified for my 30 years experience to teach accounting. ODU has embraced me, I love it. But I come into the classroom with 30 years of experience and try to help you with that. But accounting education is tough because you guys, as entertaining as my war stories are, you don't want to hear my war stories. Well, maybe you do. But you don't want to hear them as your academic base. You need to learn. But this is not a trade school. So finding the mix for both has been a bit of a challenge. Because, especially when you teach fundamentals, I have an obligation to get those students ready for the next set of classes. For whether it's 202, moving on to intermediate, moving on to advanced. You know it's the foundation. Right? The things you learn those first 4 weeks are the things you do every day. Debit, credit, financial statement presentation. That was the foundation that all of this lays on. So an academic career, my advice is, if you want to be an academic and go for a PhD, research it now.